Morning. Stocks go up, stocks go down. How far do we go? Do we get a big buy into the thing? Trump came out Friday and said, China tariffs, we're going to stop talking about it, and the market dropped. They backed off on that. Let me tell you the stupidity of countries. Countries are stupid. Prime ministers are stupid. They're all fucking, just excuse the language, they're just dumb. They're going to go back. China says they're going to go back, and they're going to give you tax. They're going to tax you from 2022. So a company that didn't charge tax, let's say Microsoft didn't charge tax in Canada, there's no tax. And say you did $1 billion here. Oh, we're going to give you a 3% tax in 2022, then 2023, then 2024, 2025. Really? That's 12%. That's $100 billion. I mean, let me tell you, those countries fail. They go away. The prime ministers and those people, they don't even exist after that. I mean, the world doesn't exist on, you can do this, but then in 5 years we're going to tax you after the fact. Well, anyway, so the market cratered on that, and then it came right back. Today it's back up. How far does it go? Very straightforward here. If it goes over 6,200, it's gone. Probably goes to 6,400 and may do it by Friday. I mean, this is a rip of ages. I mean, look at Meta. So here's the news. So this is very interesting news on Meta, and the action is telling you what the market is telling you, okay? So Meta's at all-time high, and it's up 15, and we have it because Sam buys this stuff, and he bought SPXs, and they're going. He bought NVIDIA, and they're going. So here's the thing on Meta. So Trump says, we're going to give you the buyer. So let's say there's a buyer of TikTok, and let's say it's Oracle or Microsoft, just making it up, okay? So that means Meta doesn't get any gains because TikTok gets shut down. If TikTok gets shut down, Meta opens at 900. So, but that's not going to happen, right? So Meta is up on that news. Isn't that interesting? Because the market is saying status quo is just fine. Goldman Sachs. Look at Goldman Sachs at 740. So something that was complete, utter insanity. So with 30 minutes to go on Friday, Goldman Sachs was at 594. Okay? 594. 6 points out of the money were $2. 6 points out of the money were $2. And you know why? Because the stress test results were coming after hours. People didn't care if it closed out of the money. They were going to sell it after hours, which they did. So that $2 went to 14. Wow. Interesting, right? But all the banks are up. And the stupidity of Twitter people. Sam is out there saying Rippy mode on Friday and Saturday. And people are like, Sam, you're out of your mind. How do you know what's going to happen on Sunday? Because Goldman Sachs was up $25, guys. If Goldman Sachs is up $25 after the close, the market can't open down. Impossible. It cannot open down. Impossible. Doesn't mean it doesn't go down. It just cannot open down. And this is why Sam is the best that exists on Twitter, okay? And he's cocky as hell, too, okay? So very straightforward, okay? How about NOW, the flickering? The flickering was 1035 and went to 1033. Wow. Unbelievable, right? Unbelievable. Interesting. Today, you want to see if we get over 6,200, and if they buy into the end of the month, and then you have $7 trillion to come in on the beginning of the month. This thing could be 6,400. Can you imagine if you missed this? Can you imagine following these goofballs on Twitter that tell you, oh my God, the world's coming to... Really? What's wrong? What's the bad news? The war ended. What is the bad news? What's the bad news? Okay? Interesting. Okay? Don't force trades. Trade them. We did great Friday. We had a stunningly amazing week. This one looks better. I'm stalking the 6250s for tomorrow right now. I mean, because I got a feeling if they take this through the roof, and we went up at the end of the day 35 handles because the Russell rebalance was a buy. Okay? So that's why we went up. Now, do we pop down maybe 5-10 points here and then rip right back up higher? Probably. Palantir, look at Palantir drop from 145 Thursday afternoon to the Friday open and down. Oracle looks like it got a huge buy, 250 target. It looks better. NVIDIA, can it get over 161? If it does, it's gone. It's absolutely gone. Avago looks like 309. 309. Go out a couple weeks. MicroStrategy, it always fails, but if and when it goes, and if for some reason it goes, it's eligible for get into the SPX. And if they were to add it to the SPX, I'm pretty sure 600 prints. People are just like, drop the pen, boom, drop the mic. There you go. Love NOW over 1036 is 1072. Sam, give you outrageous numbers here. Okay. CoreWeave is supposed to buy this company. If they buy this company and it's been a week and a half, 2 weeks, maybe it just rips on the buy to 200. Okay. Netflix, we had those 1085s. They closed at 35 for people. I mean, just a stunning week. Okay. Okay. So let's get started here. Guys, the market is good. So here's what I tell you. When the market is bad, you chill, you take halves, you go 20 out of 1/5 of your size, and you take fast profits. And then when the market's good, you attack. And that's how you make money. Okay? If you say, hey, I'm buying 20 contracts every day, all year long, you will get killed. You deserve to get killed, and wife needs to smack you on the head. Okay? And then the mother-in-law smacks you on the head. Okay? Very straightforward. Okay? And then we see. So we told you Microsoft hit high of year. Then I said, that means NVIDIA is going to hit high of year. So NVIDIA hit high of year. And then Friday, Sam told you, well, Meta hits high of year. Meta's the one that hasn't hit high of year. It's up 15. Sam loaded it. Boom. Is this rocket science? I think it is. It's rocket science of a different degree because nobody can tell you this stuff with Sam. How come? I mean, it's not even hard. It's not even hard, right? I mean, everything's hitting high of year. Oracle, let me tell you, does Oracle get TikTok? Very possible. You know, but he said 2 weeks. Now, Trump's 2 weeks is, if you ever watched the movie Money Pit, what did they say in Money Pit? 20 times. Every contractor, what did they say? I need to fix your pipes. Okay. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. That's Trump. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And then we see. Today, Goldman Sachs leading. The banks are leading. Where does Goldman Sachs go? 800? Wow. Okay? So that's what we know. Kramer says today, Palantir 200. Okay? That's what we have. That's news. The one that hasn't come to high of year yet, ARM, 188. Keep that in mind. Here comes Ripper. Then we see. SPXs, the ones we bought at 5, they were 12, now they're 11. How far does it go? Yeah, I'm telling you, if this gets through 6209, they're going to accelerate this like you can't imagine. Okay? Now, it may hit 6200 and drop 50 and you get whacked. But if you take 4 to 15 and you don't get out of them and you get whacked, you deserve to get whacked. Or you roll, you sell some, however your strategy is. But it's fascinating. Only got one message. 2,000 plus members. Only got one message that said, Sam, I effed up NVIDIA. I said, what do you mean? Only one. Well, I bought them at 19 cents. You sold them at $1.23, but I didn't sell any. You took 19 cents to $1.23 and you didn't sell any? 600% and you didn't sell a single one? I said, nice. Can you go tell your father-in-law that? If you tell your mother-in-law, she's going to just say you're an idiot. Your father-in-law is probably going to go tell his daughter, we need to have a talk about your hubby. Okay? Interesting. Interesting. You cannot go up 600% and say you screwed up. It's unbelievable. Okay, let's get going here. 6:30. SPX up 22, 61.91, 62.09, 62.32, 62.51. Downside 61.71. Avago 277, 281, 292, 300. I think this can get to 309. NVIDIA 161, 169. If it gets to 161, watch it accelerate. ARM 169, 172. CrowdStrike 509. Oracle just took off. Look at Oracle. 218. This sucker is going to go to 250. I'm going to go look. Maybe if you can go out a month, this thing may be 270. Okay? I mean, it may be the play of ages on the TikTok buy. It just took off. 218. It's gone. Palantir 141. Circle 200 up, 132 down. Coin 372 beast. SMCI 53. Goldman Sachs 721. Netflix 1372. Whoa, what's going on with Oracle, guys? Did something just happen? It's 120. It's 221. If somebody sees news, Oracle just exploded. It just exploded. It looks like 230. Is somebody saying TikTok? Sim? Yeah, didn't give me a chance to get it. Meta 752. CoreWeave 187 beast. MicroStrategy 409 beast. Microsoft 503, 509. Tesla, why are you playing Tesla? Just avoid it for now. NOW 1036, 1072. Holy moly, I don't know what's going on with Stifle upgrade, but that upgrade was out 4 hours ago, so something else happened. Okay, I think Oracle gets TikTok. Now, here's the thing. I don't think China allows them to buy it, so all this can be fake. Look at it go. 222. It's gone. Okay, everybody have a great trading day. See you in chat.